This meeting is being live streamed. So it's going to YouTube. This Facebook is funky. Then redirecting. This meeting is being live streamed. It's going to YouTube. This Facebook. Hey there. We are live. Let me edit the video. Give it a link here.
Oh, you know what I need you to do? I need you to show me how to put the thing, the link to the clubhouse last night. You just show me.
Okay. Join us on Saturday. All right, guys, I'm putting this in here for you guys. Save. And then
People hear me if I say
let's see. Kids left. Say I was trying to change the time to 8. Probably do that. Okay, so load. Here we go. So it's 6:75. We are right now.
Is that your code?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was your
Text me a picture of the three of us, just really quick. And I can put it up as a thumbnail.
Did you see this, by the way?
Yeah, I saw that. Look crazy.
It's bad if it looks pretty nice.
Let's see. And I
All I
can.
have is this.
Yeah, that's. No, that won't work. What do I have a picture of YouTube? Okay, send me that. Just airdrop it. That way I can get on it now.
I just airdropped it. You get it? Which one is this? This one is this. Let me try out.
There it is. It's saved.
Got it?
Save the downloads.
Yeah, over the bar.
Okay, we get ready to get started, guys.
I don't need rice. Oh, yeah.
We get ready to get started. All right, we are trying to. Where is Sean
You
at?
want me to
How
go
about-
sit somewhere else and go through my computer?
No. We're gonna all sit here and we'll just all kind of zoom around. And I was looking for Sean's cover here of that's down recent, maybe. Sean. Okay, maybe this one. Sean. Okay. That's either. Okay, go. Try this again. Go to next. All right. So this is what this is what my thumbnail looks like. I was trying to change it. So we're gonna go here. We got 5 minutes.
I need to get like a little snack. I need a little munch. Okay. Something.
See. And all right, soon. Okay. We are live on YouTube right now. And there is, that's it, go over here. I got it out. LJ Henderson.
You take put in a little thing for you.
Here. Oh,
Well, I guess it's cold.
send. I send it now. And we should be.
Getting active, you want to.
See.
You want one?
Okay. Well, we are live on YouTube, so we're going to just say intros. And I just want to say welcome. Is my roller bag over there?
You roll it back?
Right here. My roller bag, my little bag of tricks of all my little stuff I have in here. I don't know what's in here. My little bag, maybe so. All right. So we are waiting for, we're having like a Zoom party. So we are here with Letitia Nicole. Hi. And here with Nicole. So we are here at the Empathy. They are cover girls. They did a photo shoot for a new one.
Got yours.
So we're gonna, yeah, I just love that hair.
I took my little bobby pins
beautiful.
off so my hair in my face.
Who is she?
Really cool.
You know, cover girl.
I'm on phone.
Well, this her book. Oh, this her book. So the same lady is here.
Okay, now she took her hair down. I look like herself.
There she is. For real.
Now I look like her myself.
Okay.
My hair down. Kadena.
There's Kadena. I love Kadena.
Me too.
We love you.
We love you, Kadena.
Come on in. There you
Hey,
are.
Pam, how
Hey,
are
look
you?
at us.
Yeah, same thing on. Okay.
Get out of here.
Oh,
Get
wow.
out.
Crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. That is
No.
crazy.
We both got on the same kind of thing. We got the crisscross orange kind of thing going.
Applesauce.
There we go.
That's crazy.
Get
There we
out.
go. So we are streaming
Girl.
live on YouTube, so that make sure that we're going to be very authentic. But let's know that it's, we don't want to get
I'm
banned.
glad you said something.
Okay.
Oh my God.
On the rest
Who
of it,
knew?
and I'm trying to pull this in because I was like, how are we going to do this? Can you still hear us if we go this far back?
I can't see Nicole at all. Y'all got to get closer. Like it's like get closer.
Cutting my snack.
Hey, girl, hey.
Y'all so beautiful.
Snacks.
Hey, you got your snacks. Y'all look so beautiful. How you doing?
Over. Your
Hey,
chair.
Lauren.
I'm trying to eat my snacks.
Your
Real quick.
chair.
I'm not trying to scoot over. I'm trying to eat my snacks.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God. So anyway, so we have had a day today with the microphones, the photo shoot. They got their makeup done. See,
Y'all looking flawless. Hello.
where's my phone?
I wish I could make that sound. You know how people make that meow sound? I wish I could make that. Y'all look really good. Did Monica take your pictures?
Oh no, Emma took the pictures. She's been doing Sean's
good.
pictures for about 4 or 5 years. Ever
Okay.
since she started. So she did that. But Monica spoke last time in June.
Okay.
But she took their pictures for the Speakers Magazine for the cover reveal. So we did the Beyonce. You can go to my Instagram and see
Okay.
we did the Beyonce drop down.
It's been a long day. Okay,
It's
it's
like,
been a
give
long
me
day.
some, boom.
Hello. I understand, right? And then you just like drop all at once, right?
Pam's Instagram, so you see this dropping low. Look like that.
And one of the girls that was like, I'm dropping it low. Can y'all catch me? Okay.
And Pam was dropping not long. I don't know what she was dropping. You need to watch it. I don't know
Indeed.
what
You
Pam
gotta
was
watch
dropping.
her on that second one.
Oh
Okay.
my
I'm
God.
scared.
Oh my God.
I have to check it out. Who knew that we would have on similar tops?
I
Who
know.
knew?
This is so funny because I was like, I gotta
I
wear
left
this
mine
top.
at home.
Oh, you have one too?
I didn't get the
No,
memo.
I'm just talking mess. I'm just talking mess.
But we had a fun day. So basically, we had the whole celebrity field. They were, got their makeup done, did the photo shoot. They did a couple of interviews. It's going to be on Roku TV, Amazon Fire, Amazon Roku.
You said
She said Roku.
Roku. Roku.
Roku.
Okay.
They're gonna be on there, and
Roku.
and what else did we do?
Okay, mama. Roku.
I was
Interviews.
Maggiano.
Oh, y'all did Maggiano. Oh, I love Maggiano.
Oh
Oh my
So
God, so
good.
good. We missed you.
Girl, I wish I'd have
Over.
known all about. I mean, I just found out about this like last week.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too, but look, me
Yesterday.
Oh, really? Are
Some
you
of us still
serious?
ain't found out. They still finding out as they go.
No, I'm not kidding. I didn't find it out. No, I'm very serious. Like 4 days ago, I was like, but listen, my head has been down doing work. So, whew,
It is.
Ciao.
It is. And so one of the things I know that Monica has a thing tomorrow. She's speaking, so she's supposed
Oh, Monica be here?
She's
Well,
speaking
Monica
somewhere else
speaks?
tomorrow.
No, she speaks for the International
Oh,
Toastmasters. They have was once a year competition.
Oh, yeah.
So she has 6 minutes to do
Awesome.
her thing.
Toastmasters? Wow.
She has 6 minutes to do her thing.
Wow.
And then
Toastmasters is no joke. I love it. I used to love going to the competitions.
yeah.
I mean, you can really learn some powerful presentation skills in that community.
Yes, yes. Here's Judge
Make it bigger,
Nyanya.
here. Make it bigger.
Let's see.
She's
Hit the
here.
green. Hit the green.
Oh, we're trying to make you
Hit the
bigger.
green. Hit the green right here.
What green?
Let go. There you go.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Hit
Judge,
green.
are you here?
Yeah.
There
Yeah. Hey. I got the book yesterday.
But oh, her book.
Her book.
Let me see it.
Sent it. No, it's not hardcover. It's only available at online.
Okay, ebook.
That's what they said. Not yet.
Okay, all right. Cool. I love it. So just so that you know, we are streaming on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but you look beautiful. So, and it
You
was a
do.
coincidence that me and Kadena both have on this crisscross orange looking thing today.
Okay.
You
You want
did
me to go put? You want me to put something else on?
No,
No,
you
you
look
look
fine.
fabulous.
It's on brand. It's on brand.
No,
Oh.
you're fine. She's like, am I supposed to be?
No,
in this
you
dress?
look fabulous. I know, right?
Yeah, I'll be in it at the
I was like,
same
March
time.
match.
Are you guys at the Embassy Suites? What hotel are you at?
Yeah, at the Embassy Suites, and so they are going to. They're on stage tomorrow morning at the Embassy Suites, starting at 9. I mean at Michigan,
Michigan State.
Michigan State Convention Center. at
Okay.
9. So they're at 9. So Judge is like, she's like on the river. So if you were to come, it's almost like you're going to Chicago. But
Oh,
basically,
wow.
no, it's about 45 minutes one way. But
Really?
they do have mandatory masks that you have to wear tomorrow.
While
So
you're speaking?
Nicole,
Yes.
Nicole, and yeah, she's speaking.
With the mask on?
I
No.
will not be speaking with
I
the
could
mask
not
on.
speak, but I tried that.
Okay, because I'm like,
So
how y'all gonna-
exhausting when you
It
speak
is.
with
I
the
can't
mask
breathe.
on. I tried it. You can't breathe, so you're breathing through the mask and you're trying to talk.
Right.
It's too much.
Mm-mm.
Now I was
It
just
is.
trying to be cute with it,
But
but
she does have a cute
I
mask.
can't.
Yeah. Yeah. That is a cute mask. Y'all looking glamorous. I know.
I got
Nicole
one.
likes all things glitzy and glammy. That's really sexy.
Yeah, but you
I
still
was
can't
like,
breathe in that bad boy. It can be cute,
Cannot
but you can't
breathe.
breathe worth nothing.
that part.
Wait, you know, Pam has to show you her mask. She has to show you
It
her
is
mask.
cute.
It's very cute. It's so hard. It's so hard to breathe. And then, you know, when you're trying to take in what's happening, it's just a lot.
It is. And it's hard to gauge audience reaction
It is.
because
They can't
even
see
though you're
you.
looking into people's eyes, you can't really see their
They can't
eyes either.
trust
It's
you.
really
They'll never
strange.
trust me looking like Batman. Here we go.
I got one.
Okay,
I got one
Glitzy
like
Glam.
Pam. I got one like
Yes,
hers.
ma'am. You know, I searched high and low for this. I was like wearing it. And then listen, around in Michigan, they act like they don't even want to wear them. I'm like, I'm wearing mine. This is
Right.
cute.
Right. Right.
And
No,
it's cold
that's
outside.
right.
Yeah, it keeps you warm.
It does keep you
It
warm.
was 76 degrees here today. Wait, how cold is
Rub
it
it
there?
in. Rub it in. It was
Wow.
probably 23 here. What was it?
It was,
31.
yeah, it was 30, 31 degrees.
Oh yeah, that was. It's warm now.
Is it? Ah,
It'll be 19 tomorrow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 1 degree at night. That's why I'm going home tomorrow. When I saw 1 degree,
That
I said,
part.
I'm going home Saturday night. 1 degree? Yeah, I know. I can't do it one.
So we were trying to make a dinner date because Sherwood will be here, Cherie, you, me. And so before they go back, we want to do dinner. So, you know, tomorrow's like the day before Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
So-
Day weekend.
So we're trying to find something like, I'm sorry, nope, hang up on you. Nope, nothing.
Can we come at 3? Nope.
Nope.
2? Nope.
So finally we found some place tomorrow that we can go at 2:45.
and isn't it Super Bowl Sunday too?
Yes.
So
It's
let's
not
get this
Saturday,
straight.
though.
Super
We got-
Bowl
we got a
Sunday
day early.
and Valentine's Day
Right.
all together.
So
That's
we
a
got-
lot.
we got Saturday, which
Whole
is
thing.
Saturday night. So
Whole thing.
anybody who's going to celebrate Valentine's Day, they probably could do it Sunday.
You're supposed to do
But-
it on Monday. On
but
No,
Valentine's.
Sunday is the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
Right.
no dudes are like,
Mary's
if they
going out.
if they're doing Super Bowl, taking somebody out to dinner
They
on
go
Super
on
Bowl
Monday.
Sunday.
They said Sunday is for football.
Oh yeah, my husband's
Okay,
not
that's
trying
what I was about to
on
say.
On Saturday or Sunday rather.
So Judge, is Dan doing Super Bowl?
Yeah, all I do is watch halftime.
Me too.
I-
Right.
I gotta get that.
I'm there
dance
for the
together.
food. I'm there for the food and the fellowship, and then hush during
We gotta do
halftime.
that
I want
Mary
to see
J.
it.
dance. You gotta do
Mary J. Blige
it. What she
And-
keeps
and-
saying.
Pam,
Have you been practicing your Mary J. Blige dance?
Pam.
You
Nicole's
ready?
gonna help me.
Help her.
She gonna
I
help
got
me.
Pam,
Judge is
Pam,
talking about.
Reggie said, Reggie said his son was something instrumental in that video with Mary J. Blige and all of them. That video for the Super Bowl halftime thing.
Oh my
The
God.
one that gave us such great help.
Yes, I know. Okay.
I know.
Yeah. So
Uh,
that's his calling to do that kind of thing, the entertainment thing.
You guys heard that Mary J. Blige has an album coming out, or it came out on Friday or next Friday.
Really?
And Snoop Dogg just
Oh.
bought Death Row Records.
What?
really,
Yes,
Ghost
Big-
Snoop?
Really? Yeah.
all the songs
Wow.
all around the Super Bowl and their performances. Yeah, it's a lot.
I love
All
how they
good.
I love how they monetize
Their
that
PR, their publicists are doing a good thing, right, Pam?
and monetizing.
Right.
Andy is.
yeah.
It. It's no sense in being on the Super Bowl just being like, oh yeah, that's a lot of likes on Facebook, but
Can I tell
we
you
gotta
something
make
else?
some money.
So I forgot to tell Pam this. I saw that Erica Campbell of Mary posted this, that someone asked Mary how much she was making on the Super Bowl performance, and she said nothing. And people are like, why would you do it and not make money? She said, because the PR that will come out of it will
Yes.
shift your brand. You got to make smart decisions, and everything's not based on making money.
Money.
What is Mary supposed to do? Is she supposed to be one of the performers?
No, Mary J. Blige is a performer.
Oh, Mary J. Blige. Okay, I'm thinking of another Mary.
Mary is the one that posted it though. So Erica
Oh,
Campbell,
oh.
Mary asked Mary J. Blige, I guess how much they paid her. And
None
Mary
of
said, "I'm
them
not
get
getting
paid.
for that."
That Michael
Erica-
Jackson, none of them got paid. They know the deal. Biggest
Right.
show on earth.
It's good brand leverage if you do it the right way.
She used to be an entertainment lawyer, so she knows.
Right.
Wow.
So that's a good lesson for everybody that's listening, because it's not always about getting paid. How do you leverage everything you're doing the right way? Come on,
Mhm.
PR, right?
Yes. So
You know
they-
what? I'm gonna say this. So, Judge, because you used to be an
Make money
entertainment
on it.
attorney as well, I think, Pam, we need to do a clubhouse talking about this because I don't think a lot of people understand that. Just like, for example, when Beyonce said that she wanted to own the rights to the last thing she did instead of being paid a salary, people were like, that's dumb. But she ended up making quadruple what she would have earned. So I think a lot of people don't understand the psychology
okay.
behind it.
Leverage.
Yeah, so on a Thursday, Judge, we should have you on to talk about this because a lot of people just think of the money. They don't think of residuals,
They'll get
right?
leverage.
They don't
They
think
gotta
about
look.
But even
brand
beyond
growth
the
and
money,
expansion.
Kadena, is leverage. How do
Yeah.
you leverage this? So the
That's what I'm
PR
talking about, yeah.
Yeah,
So big.
when she did that, and she then negotiated with what was it? It wasn't one of the big networks to do and to
Yes.
take up all the time. I mean, then the ball is in her park. I mean, it's her world. It's her
Mhm.
world. You don't just get paid to come play and then leave.
Right, right.
You know, you own the world.
Mhm, mhm.
You own that world.
Same
So-
thing with books and same thing.
All of
even,
that.
even too when
Well,
you
so
are
Suge Knight actually sold Death Row.
I don't know if he sold it because is he still in jail?
is he still locked up? Russell
Yeah.
locked up.
No,
Don't
But
let
just
Death Row
because
is
you're
Suge
locked up doesn't mean that
he's
you don't own your stuff, right? So,
Suge
wow.
Knight
Suge Knight
was
owns
Death
Death
Row.
Row. Okay.
I
So
thought
he
he
might
owned
have, he
it.
might have lost it. I don't know. But I read in an article today that let me find it, that Snoop bought it. Let me make sure I'm telling y'all the right news because I might be
Well,
lying.
that's-
Let me look it up.
Well, one thing about it, Snoop Dogg knows how to make smart money moves. I mean,
Mine
my God,
does.
that man
Yep.
is strategic.
Between him and Master
First
P.
thing comes up. Snoop Dogg acquires Death Row on Variety, so you know it's the right. Variety posted it. And
Yeah.
I'm thrilled, and this is Snoop talking, and appreciative of the opportunity to acquire the iconic and culturally significant Death Row.
Death Row.
So he bought it.
Well, he started there, so you know.
And he did.
Yeah, he did.
And he'll
Yeah,
be
but remember, you know, it was a whole lot of stuff that went down when he tried to run and
Baby.
leave. Yeah,
Baby.
so to turn around and now
Yeah.
come on it,
on it.
that's
Circle.
really a big 360-degree turn.
Sure is.
Yes.
Sure is.
Yes.
So when we
Yeah.
look at brands and how you leverage your brand, that article by itself is going to shift Snoop in ways that people probably never thought of him.
Mhm.
Correct.
Right? Because
Correct.
he's more
Right.
than just a rapper. He's a producer. But so many people don't realize he has
Now
a
he's a
studio in his
now
house.
he's a business owner.
Right.
For real.
Right.
He's a
That's-
businessman.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
They're gonna want to sign up with his
That's
label
it.
because they're gonna know that
Absolutely.
he knows so much about the industry,
Yes.
and he can get them where they need to be. So
Right.
he can get a lot of props from them. You know, he's
Yeah,
a
and
survivor of
people
a lot of
listen.
things.
And the fact that it came out Super Bowl weekend, that's not a coincidence. So that
Correct.
coming out, which is why I brought it up, and Mary coming out, that her album's coming out, the PR brands are leveraging what's happening right now. It's good.
Right.
There you go. Monica.
It's good.
So she must be ready for tomorrow, right?
Hey.
So how are you? I love how your background is
It
different.
looks
I like
good.
that one.
Thank
This
you.
is
So
good.
How's everyone?
Hi, Monica.
Good.
Good. So we're in the Embassy Suites. That's not a green screen. We're actually here in the hotel. Okay, so that's like our thing. And so, are you ready for tomorrow for the International Toastmasters?
Look at her face. Ready.
He said, I look ready, daughter. I'm beautiful.
Yes, 5
Notes. I'll figure it out.
Is that 6 minutes? Oh, that's my
It's still
10.
25 to 7 minutes. So I was reading some other speeches. Once I get the beginning, I'm good.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
You just
And you're
roll.
so good with that. So when
Mhm.
you start out with your speaking, you start out with that story right
Yeah.
away and you catch people.
Yeah.
Did you learn that from Satori or did she kind of help you with it and you just
Actually, I learned it in Dale Carnegie. I was a Dale Carnegie graduate in high school. I got a scholarship for junior achievement.
Hey,
Wow.
I always talked about telling a story to get people
Yes.
involved.
in high
Important.
school.
So
Was
important.
that Cass Tech?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's it.
wow.
So listen.
Go ahead.
So our friend Alice Kimbrough just texted me today. He has been coaching with me somewhat, and today he said he finally is getting it trademarked. Daily Tech moment. Trademark.
Wow.
Right.
Done. It's a done deal.
It is. Yes.
We already had it.
Finally. I mean, he's a producer at Fox 2 News, so he's always noticing whenever someone from Cass, Judge, she's a teacher Cass. So whenever someone would do something, he'll just hashtag it Daily Cass Tech moment. And he's been doing this for years, and so
Right.
finally he's got the trademark.
So good.
Take some people a while.
So good.
Take some-
Monica, what's your background?
Hmm?
What's your background?
That's
The background behind you.
It's a TV station.
Like what I mean is
Like a
what
sports
program
center.
is it?
Yeah, but what's the red with the that one?
She's like, I don't
with,
know.
with the triangle.
She's like, I don't
She
know.
like, child, I don't
It's
know.
Amazon, and I ordered it. That was it.
I know, that's right.
like
It looks good.
Good. Mm-hmm.
It does. It looks
And I
really
It
love
makes
good.
your lipstick.
Thank you. They have all different types, and I really like silver, but it's horrible with my skin tone. So when you order those backdrops, you have to be careful with your skin tone and the color of the backdrop.
It
So
looks
That's
good.
blues and reds work with my skin tone.
And you know what else? You know, so many people put backdrops on, but they like
They-
blends into it, and you're not doing that. So it's so good.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And
it does.
it's an
It looks
illusion
really
of
good.
three-dimensional, but it's just flat, hanging up on my window.
That's so good.
But
It
you got
doesn't
good
look like
lighting.
It
that.
looks
and
fabulous. Yeah.
It looks really good.
So one of the
I
things-
actually thought it was a digital background until
I
you
did
touched
too.
it. I'm like,
That's
I
so
Girl.
thought they had
you
done
gotta
some
tell us
work
your
in there.
source so we can buy something. Not the same one. We won't copy, but yeah, that looks lovely.
Yeah, they have all different types. And I have a puppy here. Everybody say hi to Magic.
Hi,
Hey, Magic.
I miss
Magic.
Oh, imagine
I'm gonna
he
go
is.
so
He's
big.
getting big.
So cute.
How big is he going to get?
This is supposed to be it. He's only 11 pounds.
Okay, but you just got him. I mean, it's like
how
Peppy
big
is only
he is.
He turned a
13.
year in October. He was this big last year.
Okay.
Aw.
Let him in my purse.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
so cute.
so he is getting big.
And look at you everywhere. It's like, stop it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm with Mama.
Dog deserves a kiss.
Oh my God. He's so
Oh,
cute.
smiling.
So cute. Look.
Smiling hard.
All right. Well, let's do a
loves the
screenshot.
camera.
All right. We're going to do a screenshot. Magic too. Magic, look. There you go. Okay. I got him.
Hey, Sam, do one more. Wait a minute. I wasn't ready. Wait a minute.
Okay.
He's smiling. He's
All right.
smiling.
There. Magic. All right.
Look at you in the middle
That
of
is
it.
so
Oh my God.
funny.
Got it.
It's hilarious.
He like, oh, I love
So
you.
cute.
Oh my
So
God.
cute.
Magic loves you.
My,
I know.
my husband, when I was dating my husband, he had a Cocker Spaniel, and he would
They're
lick
hyper.
the air.
Yeah, they're hyper.
He would never lick me. He would
Yeah.
lick the air. I'm like, I love this dog, because he would just get right in your face, but never lick you. He would just lick the air. Love that
That's
dog.
funny.
So the lighting and everything this is what you teach people, Monica. You teach them the lighting, you teach them the backdrops, how to really set up their
So good.
whole Zoom thing. So rate judges and rate Kadina's. Like, what would you do to help improve their backgrounds? Because she's a photographer, so she's lighting is everything.
Well,
right now
just
we-
lower her camera, raise her camera. It needs to be
Okay.
more level.
Okay, is that better?
That's better.
Okay,
Better.
and then the light. to be in
You're
front
not
of you or
using a
behind
ring light.
Are
Huh?
you are you using a ring light?
Kadena,
No.
you're not
I'm
reading.
not using anything right now.
Right. So her
That
skin
one.
tone is kind of blending in a little bit to the background, just a little.
Now, did you wear your glasses, that girl?
Ah, look at that.
That's
Yes,
better.
honey, yes.
That's better.
He's squinting. I'm like, yeah, where your glasses at?
Girl, no. So
I like all that.
I did like that.
Yes.
There's a difference now that she's turned
that's
up.
it.
That's the ring light.
Yes, ring light.
I like that. Then also,
So
too, we're
that's all
using
I-
the camera in the mat.
There's a big difference now.
Mhm.
You're glowing, Kadena. You're glowing.
Well, thank you, honey. Thank you. Thank you.
I like that. I like that back.
Oh, I can see the Adidas tape.
My hair blends in.
Okay,
And by the way, I
My
had
hair's
just had
not
my
blending in.
mom. So look, no, here's what happened. It's
Your
not
hair's
blending
not
in? Okay, so I had my mom on the wrong recording, but anyway, I had my mom braid my, I have sister locks. I had my mom braid them so they could be curly tomorrow. And then I forgot, I gotta be on this call with Pam. So I have my handy dandy wig.
And it looks good.
Girl, looks
Yes.
good. You would never know.
You look amazing.
Oh, handy dandy.
Wow.
Handy
Oh,
dandy.
Thank you.
My background does that, and it doesn't look crunchy, you
Yeah.
know, because mine's usually.
I
It
also-
also doesn't look like, so many people, their face, they blend into the background and then they go in and out. And I hate
So this doesn't,
Yes.
you're not moving
You
at
look
all.
amazing.
virtual back.
okay, so this is good to
Oh, here we
know.
go. Here we go.
Okay.
Pam, y'all done got Pam inspired. Help me,
Yeah.
Lord.
Kadena, move over just a little so we
This
can
is
see.
what I hate. See me?
Like
Right
this.
Y'all see me? Y'all see me?
That's not right. That's
Y'all
not
see
a,
me?
No.
No.
I know that's not a good one.
Pam is so mean. You see what
I know that's
Pam
not a
was
good
in
one.
full focus and Letitia and Nicole were blurry.
She did it on
Oh my
purpose. She
God.
did it on purpose,
Anyway,
y'all.
thank you for the tip, Monica. I
So I
appreciate
can't
that.
do pearls.
Like a
That would be
newscaster.
good.
Pam, you need to take her picture like that.
Which one?
I look like a newscaster.
Okay. All right. We can do one more.
Yep. Yep.
Hey. Yeah, I do like that one. That does look like
Thank
a
you.
newscaster.
Pam,
pearls.
do you have a one of these?
What is that?
What is that?
The
This
Zoom,
is a
keypad?
device. It's a Bluetooth for your Zoom. So
Oh, that's nice.
I haven't Bluetoothed it with this, but you
Oh,
can
I need to write this
screenshot.
down. Okay.
You can share the screen. All the functions are here, and you can do it back here without
Okay,
being.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that, Monica. What is that called?
It's called a Zag. A Zag. Wait a minute. It's been a minute.
Is
I'll
that?
find the name of it because I told a lot of people about this, but it was about $50, and it's
I need that.
It's
got
on
all the
Amazon?
functions. It's got
Is
the
it on
camera
Amazon?
on and off, the mic on and off, to take a photograph, the pause,
that.
record.
I need that.
Start-
Oh,
Get
wow.
out. Did you get it on Amazon?
I got it through What's Petway told me about it, and so let me look it up.
It's got a Zag, you said? Z-A-G?
Zag.
I think it's ZAGG. I'm going to find it. It'll take me a second.
Yes, please do, because
So
I
we're
need that
talking
in my
about the
life.
technical things that you can do on Zoom.
Mhm.
We've got
It's Zoom
Letitia
device.
Nicole and Nicole Roberts
I'm
Jones,
looking up Zag right now.
Monica Morgan, and Judge Leonia Lloyd, and Kadena Tate. Kadena has her background, which is really, really cool.
Very
Monica has her
nice.
background. I just put a virtual background pearls or whatever. And then Judge looks good. She just turned on, you turned on your ring light just now. Yep, that's like I turned on the ring light just now. And so a lot of times when people want to do television interviews, they're going to ask you, okay, well, show me something what you look like. And so you got to show like, you know, I know what I'm doing. And the cameras matter too.
Mhm.
So Kadena, you're using the camera that is in the larger computer. So this is just a MacBook.
Yeah, I'm just on my Mac.
Found it?
Yeah,
No.
this is, and mine is, you know, not that, but there is a Logitech
Yeah.
that I plug in typically for doing things.
Can I tell you
Logitech
guys
is
about
really good.
Logitech? Can I tell
I
you about my
love
old school?
Logitech.
Can I tell you about my old school self? So the hard thing for me with Logitech is that I like to look at the camera. And then when Logitech is up here sitting on top of your screen, I'm like looking at the camera and it looks like I'm looking all over the place.
Yeah.
I have to get used to that.
So
I
this
love
is when you
Logitech.
do have those external
get
cameras,
used to that.
you got to get used to not.
That's the same
looking
exact
at
one
it.
I have
So
too.
the interesting thing is I usually use the Logitech, and there is an app called web camera settings where you can change it, bring it, zoom it in, zoom it out, tilt it. You can change the color and all of that. So I have different profiles for different lighting and all that. It's like an app. I think it costs maybe $5 or so for webcam settings. But now I am not using a webcam. This is a new Mac, and this is the camera.
Wow,
Oh,
that
wow.
is
It
in
looks
the.
good.
This
that's
is the
in the
camera
computer.
without anything. And if I want to look better, I'm going to put a fingerprint on the camera so my skin looks a little-
Wow.
So Monica, can I tell you, you're giving away too much of your intellectual property, girl. We should be paying for all of this. But in the
Oh, that
meantime,
was good.
make sure you tell me what the Zag is before you start charging.
I'm looking for it.
We cannot find that Zag.
So
Zag, and I don't
one
see
of the
it.
things, Nicole, will have you monetizing all of your stuff into programs.
I
Okay.
need
That's-
to.
I need it.
Yes.
I do too. But in the meantime, give it to me
Absolutely.
for free and monetize it for everybody.
Let me
else.
have that.
Because what happens is sometimes we don't realize that just your resource list
Yeah.
is profitable because people don't know what to buy
Come on,
and they don't know
Kadena
when
Tate.
to buy
Here
it.
we go.
Right.
Monetize.
Come on,
Yeah.
Kadena Tate.
Monetize your
You know
product.
that, right? Because a lot, like one of the things that I thought was really interesting, like years ago when I first started, everybody was trying to talk me into Infusionsoft, which is now known as Keep, right? And I
Mhm.
literally
It's called, what's it called?
Infusionsoft,
EMP.
Infusionsoft, and now it's called Keep,
I hate it.
KEAP.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I had like maybe been online a month when that was introduced to me.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful that I was introduced to somebody else who said, you need to look at what stage of business that you're in and
Yeah.
the tools, because at different stages you require different tools and some stuff you need to grow into, right?
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that the coach that I had a list of, as a beginner, being online, like your camera, your this, your that, and the third. And then as you grow, and I'm really grateful because it has helped me to make those transitions smoother. So I will also say, Monica, that for a person who's maybe like on a baby budget, like Pam, I think you just bought the Rodecaster, right? Right.
Yeah, that's
You know,
it's like I'm still trying to figure it out. I mean, I set it up one time.
everything has a learning curve.
Yeah.
That's what I use. I have that too. I've been using that since early 2020.
So you're, yeah.
Like the sound
However, the interesting thing is I do a live radio show, and my live radio show is through an app called Lucy Light. And I don't use a microphone to do the live radio show. I use the app Lucy Light. This iPad is on there, and I'm actually talking into the iPad mic.
Wow.
I thought that was better than my Rodecaster Pro, and I'd already invested.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
The Rodecaster Pro that has the little lights that go up and down that looks like
I have all of that. It's right here.
Yeah.
Look, if I hook up this camera, I can show it. And let y'all see all my mess in here.
Because it can't be no worse than the rest.
I have a Mevo. I use the Mevo camera too. So when I'm doing my lives, the Mevo camera imitates multiple angles, and it zooms in, it zooms out. It's sitting right there. And so that's what I do. I have another iPad, and it goes straight to Facebook or whatever, wherever I'm streaming it. But I use a Mevo.
I like it. I bought a Pivo. A Pivo was the thing that goes 365 around, 360 around. And then I bought it. And again, Kadena, about something like, why do you need that? It was like, I just saw it on Instagram, and it says, but why would you need your camera to go around? I said, when I'm dancing. And she's like, okay.
Yes. Good point, Miss Pam Perry.
So I'm like, TikTok. So I'm dancing around, and the camera is moving around.
Look at Instagram.
Please.
I forgot.
Beyonce
drop. She made us do the Beyonce drop.
So let me hear you go. Boom.
And let me say this, that Pam did not drop. Pam did the twerk in the middle of the drop.
And held on to my back.
And not a drop.
I was so excited. I was like, I'm gonna get this.
Please look at the second one.
Please look at it.
That is hilarious.
She did the twerk. I'm like, your booty ain't supposed to be going out. Why you dropping? You just drop straight down.
Y'all see my Rodecaster Pro?
Okay.
Rodecaster. It's intimidating.
Nice.
And then I also have a teleprompter that I don't use.
I have a teleprompter.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
There's a new one out, a mini teleprompter that goes right
on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yes.
I saw
I'm
that.
a gadget person, and I invest in all this stuff and find out I didn't need that. So,
but that's what I'm saying, because we're early.
You won't know unless you try.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So
and then once you go find it, but that's just like
my Mevo.
Like the teleprompter.
That's my Mevo. And Pam, this is how I broadcast to the store with the station. I couldn't, since I'm not using the Rodecaster Pro, in order to hear, for people on Facebook Live to hear the audience, I use the headphones. I use a dual jack in the iPad, so you can hear. And this is the Mevo camera.
There's another techie person.
A camera.
So what mic you got, Miss Yolanda?
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey. I got this right here is a Rode NT1A.
Okay.
I have one of those too.
Okay. So we were just saying how different equipment are for different stages of your business. And sometimes you can overbuy for the equipment because you're not at that stage yet.
And you don't even know.
And so I wanted the Rodecaster because I wanted the sound effects. That was really it.
What's that, Monica?
Yes, Monica.
Sure. Now this is supposed to make your voice sound sexy, according to Foodie.
What's it called?
I don't know, Yolanda, but Foodie had me invest. This is not the radio station mic. That the iPad is, but this Shure mic. He said it really makes your voice sound deep and professional.
What's the name of that?
I haven't used it yet.
It's a Shure mic.
Listen to that. iRig and connected. So I just use it. It's over here for right now.
Sure.
What's the name of it?
But then I have the two Rodecaster Pro microphones and the two.
Monica, you better go ahead. That's all I gotta say.
Sending y'all through the headsets.
Can I tell y'all something? I have that same microphone you just said, Monica, but my problem is I don't want my microphone to be in the frame.
In the frame.
And when I use that, I still sound far away.
Well, I use it right here, right? It was right here. All of it. Okay, I'm sorry. I got all this feedback now. Okay, so I'm listening to you all through my headphones there. Can you hear me on this microphone?
Very good, very good.
It's the way it's set up in the Rodecaster Pro.
Okay.
There's some YouTube, Pam, there's some YouTube videos that tell you the best way to set it up. I actually had someone set it up, but she had never used it before. And I realized she had it set on the microphone would automatically decrease and increase in volume. And so sometimes people couldn't hear me. Well, now I have it set so you can hear me all the time.
That's it. And I do have to, I had someone set it up and
So
I do.
I'm gonna need you to help me with this Rodecaster because I keep trying to write Rodecaster and these people can see me next to
R-O-D-E.
Rodecaster.
Road. Like
Road.
Road.
Like
She found a roast caster.
But I need to know the name
was
of the
a piece
mic
of
that, Yolanda, what did you say the name of the mic was?
The mic is the Shure. Wait, hold on, I'll get you the actual. It's a Shure, I think 7B. Wait a minute.
So wait, so I want to say this about microphones. Microphones are like fingerprints. So I have a $3,000 mic, a $1,000 mic, and this right here is like a less than $200 mic, and it's my favorite mic. But it's because I like the way it makes my voice sound. So you want to test the mic because it's whatever mic makes you sound the best and how you feel like you sound the best. So I actually loaned out my thousands of dollars mic because I don't love it. It makes me sound too bright. And when I do commercials, I don't sound my absolute best. So you want to find what you love. I have a blue, I love my blue mic over here. I don't like my blue. So I have a library of mics, but it's because I've tested them all.
Library.
Yes, library. Okay, but hold on. But what's the mic that you just said that is your favorite? The $200 one.
It's my little cheapie. It's my Rode NT1A, and the A is really important. The A is very important. There's an NT1, but I have the 1A, which is a different one. It gives you a little more warmth. And it holds your, especially for women like us who are Black and we have a little more resonance in our voice, it gives you a little more support. So your voice has more warmth and it's more robust and round. And I like that rounding out of my voice. So it doesn't have the edges to it. I don't want my voice to have sharp edges.
Yolanda,
the shotgun mic too.
Yolanda, you see how passionate you being right now?
Huh?
You see how passionate you're being right now?
Yes, ma'am.
That's because you need to be teaching this.
This needs to be
I'm telling y'all, these are the things you take for granted. You take it for granted. You spent years perfecting this and then you give it away for free. But you've spent time and energy and money, you too, Monica. And then you guys give it away for free. I'm just saying, as a bankroll your brains expert, I'm not trying to be, extra. But what I'm saying is you're giving away valuable insight. So I'm over here taking notes and I'm pimping your gift. I'm telling you right now, I'm pimping your gift. So I'm taking it for free. So you on the corner giving your gift away for free.
Yes, ma'am. I hear you.
But just refer someone to me. I'll accept that.
Girl, you start putting the program together. Start putting the program together.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm hearing you. Pam Perry is over there saying amen, tell her. And so is Kadena and Letitia Nicole.
I'm trying to say, get off my friend, though. Get off my friend. They right, though. They right.
Fine, I'll pip
but I'm like, get off my friend, though. They right.
So I could go to Google and try to find it and piece it together. But I would rather go to someone
I've been doing that
somebody would know.
What did you say again, though?
If you go watch any of my Facebook lives recently, people keep telling me, buy this mic, I buy the mic, it sucks. I send it back, I buy the next mic, that mic doesn't work. If you go watch any of my Facebook lives since I moved in August. Whatever happened when I moved, my microphone is not good anymore, right? The same mic, it's the same. And so I've been buying all these mics and nothing is working and I'm frustrated. So I'm over here taking all these dang on notes. I'm thinking this is too
I want the $200 one.
No, but this is wrong that I'm taking it for free.
Okay, well, I gave you in the chat. This is a Zap pad, and then just in case if the other microphone.
Let me record. I'm gonna get all your notes, but let me say this, y'all. My husband, who is an ex-musician, he had a record out in the 80s. I'm saying that because he called Best Buy and the Genius Bar people were gonna charge him $2,500 to tell him what to buy. Y'all hear me? to come do an assessment to tell him what to buy. And y'all are giving this away for free. Best Buy, Apple, all these people charge for this. So I'm gonna let you keep your gift. I'm gonna take it for free, but after this, y'all need to be charging people.
Look, Kadeen and them all over there like, we didn't say it that 802 times.
Kadena was like,
Well, she already
She
know.
was like, shy girl.
But here's the thing though,
I'll let
well,
you call me
Yolanda
crazy.
is
You call me
being
quiet
shy.
when I get
Yolanda has a course that she's
Yes, she
working on,
does.
so she is doing the work. So
Yes,
you
she
know, you just have to add in your equipment. That yes, she has. Yolanda, let me not tell your business.
I am
I
working on a
know.
course.
We
Yes,
trying
yes,
not to.
I am. I'm
Tell her
working on a course.
yourself. Tell her that you are doing it.
I am. I'm working on a course. The course is actually in progress. So I actually was
good.
recording and all that stuff. And I have recommendations and all those wonderful things in the course that is coming out. Yes.
The
it is
name of the
coming.
course.
It is Discovering the World of Voiceover. So it's Discovering the World of VO.
Well,
And
when
it's
we
launching
interview
in
with-
what month?
Well, it's hopefully going to launch in this month. That's my goal.
Can I tell you
It's-
that I paid somebody? I paid for a voiceover course.
Do you? But
I
you
did. It's already too late now. I already did it. I
That's
have
okay.
I have a demo and everything. I would have paid
Oh,
you.
that is really good.
Yeah,
Are you booking?
It sounds good, but I'm not happy with any of the work that I got because they didn't tell me that I didn't already know. So I'm just saying it's needed. It's my point in sharing it with you. And then the
So-
quality you're going to give is going to be better than what I got.
and you're going to be interviewing with Rodney Salisbury, Yolanda.
Mhm.
And I want you to use that maybe podcast, I guess you'd say, as a bonus or something, because
Yeah.
Rodney's been in voiceover for about 40 years.
Yes, I
Yeah.
can't wait to ask him questions.
Can I say
So
something
that's what I'm
too?
saying. So the intention of why I wanted you and Rodney to be on together is to give you what they call that walk with the tiger kind of feel,
Yeah.
where you're walking with someone who's like big and bad in the jungle, right? And it's like nobody messes with the tiger, but you right behind them. So it basically gives you more leverage. Like, oh, she knows what she's talking about. So I want you all to like talk shop. Don't act like you're brand new when you're talking to him. You are just as, I mean, you have done the things that he wish he could have did when he was at your point. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing it 40 years. He's there now. But I want you all to talk shop. And then that way you can have that as a leverage and hopefully have Rodney, encourage people to buy it.
Okay.
My hand is up.
Yeah.
So even though you're going to focus on voiceovers, I would say, but this will also help you if you want to have a podcast, if you want to do Facebook Lives, because all of that is still the same technology.
Yes, it's technology.
So you're
the
focused
thing.
because, a confused mind doesn't buy. So you got to focus on one group, which is voiceover.
Mhm.
But if you're also someone who wants to produce your own podcast, you want to produce your own Facebook Lives, this insight will still help you. No, don't teach any different, but you can say, listen, listen, you get to invite
equipment.
them, they get to choose.
Okay.
It's the same equipment, Yolanda.
I
It's
get
the
you. I
same
get you.
equipment.
I'm opening. Opening
So
is
ship what you're
hard, but I'm
teaching.
opening.
You talk to voiceover people, period. But if you're someone who wants to produce your own podcast, which is my problem, right? Now, mind you, I am trying to do voiceovers too, because I'm so tired of people asking me, do I get paid to do voiceovers? That's another conversation. But my podcast equipment ain't even working, but it's gonna be the same.
Mhm, mhm.
Whether I'm doing a podcast or I'm trying to do a Facebook Live and I want it to sound production quality,
Mhm.
world class.
Mhm.
It's the same equipment you're going to show me on. So teach to voiceover, but you can say this will also bless you if.
You are one to get.
There ain't no money on the table. I'm just saying.
Yes, yes. The podcasting is serious.
Podcasting is so big right
So
now.
you see, I'm not the only bully in your life.
Goodness gracious. But
These are
podcasting,
not like
but
twins.
podcasting
These are
equipment
not
is a
like
little bit
twins,
different.
so.
But just for a GP, podcasting equipment is a little bit different. Though, just
But
so
guess
y'all.
what? You know that, but I don't.
Correct.
So then what you could say is I have this sub. If you're a podcaster, you got in this first class, I got the sub class if you choose to do it. If you don't do it. But guess what? Even if you give me the basic level, because so many people tell you to buy a Blue Yeti microphone. I'm not saying anything's wrong with a Blue Yeti, but I had a Blue Yeti and it was whack.
It is. For what we are doing, for what we're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's what the industry says because nobody knows any better. So what you're
But the other thing that you can do is have Monica as a guest. So this would be my second bonus. So Rodney is one bonus. Monica, who's sitting right next to you here, would be your second bonus. And Monica can talk about the equipment that one would use in a podcast.
Excuse me, you can have
like
me.
thebomb.com.
You can have me or somebody
Yes,
else
Monica, I just
also that does live video and why it doesn't work. because then you'll show people why they need it. I'm gonna tell you, this is a sleeping secret because so many people want to be live now, especially in COVID. But when COVID shifts, people are still gonna want to do live from home.
Yes.
But we don't even know what equipment to buy. My husband, who's a musician, so he had a record out in the 80s on Columbia Records, Capitol Records, just so you guys have perspective, right? When I bought this whole, and I'm not at home, so I don't know what to call it, but it was an adapter to, he said, what you know about that? Guess somebody told me to buy it. Now I don't know what I'm doing because I still don't sound good, but I bought the right equipment. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, right? Because I'm not an audio person. I'm a coach that knows I need to be audio. Big difference.
Mm-hmm. I bought an iRig to hook in with the Rodecaster.
My iRig works with that Shure mic, so that I can connect it to my iPad and broadcast through it.
You know what that sound like to me? Wah, 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 wah.
That's why you got to start going to the Guitar Center, because they will educate you at the Guitar Center. Do they have those where you guys are?
Let me tell you,
they do. Yep, they do, Kalina. Yes.
The Guitar Center is the truth.
No, they give you too many damn options. So they'll say, get this, if they do this, and I'm an overwhelmed.
Not my salesperson. I'm not kidding. They will sit you down and say, what are you trying to build? And get really clear and draw out 3 different proposals so that you can see it.
Call Sweetwater. Call Sweetwater. They will assign you a personal engineer, one person.
Wow.
That's too
Your
much.
personal engineer. Your personal one engineer will say, hey, what are you doing? What specifically are you doing? Oh, well, what do you have? And then you'll tell them. And then they will say, okay, you should probably purchase this right here. This is what works with this. And they will tell you this is the less expensive option. And then you just go push it in the button and it'll work.
Wow.
What's it called again?
Sweetwater.
Sweetwater.
That's everywhere.
No, it's not everywhere. You're going to look it up online. It is a company that is in Indiana, but they specialize in this kind of equipment.
Well, why would I call Sweetwater but I didn't call Yolanda?
Because I'm not an engineer. I don't know everything. I only know my little section of the world. Like Monica knows her section of the world. You know, we all know our sections of the world.
Right. You know more than I do. So I'm telling you, you're okay. So I say this to my clients all the time. You feel like you're at 60%, let's say, like a D from back in the day, y'all, right? I'm at 5%. So your 60 is going to help me with my 5% because this is not my gift. So even though you don't feel like you know everything, you know way more than I do. So you can at least get me started and teaching me. And then dare I say, I'm advanced. So most people that are trying to start out don't have any of this. And don't even understand how to even plug something into their computer. Y'all not sleeping on your gift. I'm just saying. Listen, and then for me to call Sweetwater, these people start talking, and I promise you, I feel like they speak in Spanish and I speak English. And I'm like, stop. I don't know. So I can't. They get all excited. And I'm telling you, when I go to Guitar Center, and Kadena is a techie. So Kadena, who is so technology, you know, I'm not a techie at all. I did not excel in math.
I don't see myself as one, but I have friends at the Apple Store and the Guitar Center. So
I
don't do math unless I have a calculator.
I go to the Guitar Center and I take everything and I have them help me set it up. I take whatever I have. And so I say, hey, I need this to work. And a lot of them love it. They just want to make it out for you.
But I'm telling y'all, hear me when I say this. Hear me. There are people that get overwhelmed with technology. Okay. So y'all are taking for granted that you don't get an overwhelmed. I need y'all to get this. I get an overwhelmed. So you say A, B, and I'm out. I'm ready to get my purse and walk out the door. Just tell me what to buy and you set it up, right?
Well, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something before I forget.
I need y'all to get this, but hear me, wait, Monica. Let me just finish because y'all are leaving money on the table.
Sorry.
People need y'all. So I need you to walk me through it. The people at the Guitar Center will walk you through it, but they will speak another language that you don't understand. Y'all get it, but I don't. So I'm in there with my husband who gets it, and I just walk away because I'm in complete overwhelm. So they're saying stuff I have no idea what they're talking about. And then when I try to ask, they answer it in such a way that I get overwhelmed. So I need y'all to understand that you're leaving money on the table because you can be helping people with such a need.
Okay, I agree.
All right. Well, I'll give you a simple.
For those
I'm gonna say
shop
this.
at Apple, I found out. Okay, so I usually get the corporate discount because of my late husband's affiliate. My husband's late affiliate, my husband's affiliation with a corporation. Well, I found out so that discount was $28 at Apple. I found out if you're an educator, it's $108 save.
Yeah.
$28 corporate, $108 educator.
Wow, that's
difference.
great.
I saved that on my new computer. So I'm just
Awesome.
share that. Who knew? I mean, who would think that?
Right. That is
Right.
awesome. I did not know that.
Yeah.
We
But the
got a
other thing that I would
coupon.
say
Came
too,
on here and got a coupon.
the other thing that I have done, Nicole, is I actually partnered with Guitar Center. So when I do live events, I have them come and bring the equipment based upon the people. So this is how people can see you can do this, this, or this, and actually demo it out so that they understand. Because I think what happens is it depends on what kind of computer you have. Like I'm hardcore Apple fan, right? Like hardcore Mac. So I think it's like important, like when Monica was talking about, I can do this with my iPad. A lot of people have iPads and don't even know what they can do with it. They don't even know that, like I have this lady that I know who does short films on her iPad. And I know another woman who does short films on her iPhone that are like amazing.
Yeah.
So I also like think that sometimes it's good just to be in relationship with those people where you can interview them so that you don't feel like you're overwhelmed. Like Yolanda is a voiceover artist, right? And so her probably hesitancy is, wait a minute, I'm not an equipment person. Like I depend on other people for the equipment. So what she can do is she can bring those people in to educate people in a slower bite-sized piece sort of way. Because one of the things that I know is like, you know, those people, what's that big round, I forgot the name of it. Now, you know, the huge round mic that sometimes the singers use. You know what I'm talking about? It's the,
but I know what it's called.
It's like
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
That one, that one. Okay, I used to
Very
own
clear.
that. And then I gave it to somebody. It was gifted to me. And at the time I was like, oh, this is the mic that singers use. Because, and I didn't get it. I didn't know. So when Yolanda was talking about, right, but Yolanda, when you were talking about how you don't want your edges to sound sharper, you want them to be round, I did not understand that the way that my voice sounded with that mic is very different than the snowball mic, right?
Yeah.
It's very different than the Yeti mic. So sometimes when you don't understand what you're listening to, you know, I thought that my voice sounded heavy and raspy. That's why I gave that mic away. So sometimes it's just simply that you don't know what you don't know. And then with voiceovers, to me, like the thing that I personally, like I shared with Yolanda privately, that I think that would be of great benefit is how to use your voice, because sometimes you don't even know how to use your voice. Like we were talking one night about like when you take acting lessons, I think everybody should take acting lessons because it really helps you to realize when you're being monotone, especially as a speaker, how you are connecting with your audience in different ways and using your voice. So I told her, you know, it would be of tremendous benefit to teach people how to use their voice in like the different, what did you call them? The genres, the 12 genres of voice. I think that's what you said, Yolanda, right? How the 12 genres of voice play into your life as a speaker and how you can use them to leverage your brand so that you have a clear point of differentiation. So I personally think we need to all stay in our lanes, but we need to have relationships with people who are experts in their lanes. Because I'm gonna tell you, I know a lot of people, and I'm a firm, like one of the things, and I think I told you guys this, my business was built offline. So I think relationships are key. And I think it's important to know, like the person, for example, I attend the Potter's House. The company that used to come to the Potter's House back in the day before the pandemic, they drive up, this is like years ago, they would drive up to the church and they would record everything in their truck or whatever, however they set things up. This is before we had the big chapel built, and they would sell the tapes after the service. And I was like, when I have a live event, I need to hire these people. Right? That was like the thought that popped in my head. You can pull up a truck with all this equipment, set your speakers up or whatever it is that they're doing, record the event, audio and video, sell the tapes at the end of the event. I was like, that's like a cool thing. Now, of course, the church has that sound system, right, on all of that. But I'm like, when people say to me, how did you get so many videos and stuff of your events? I was like, oh, I hired Daryl and them from church. And they're like, what would make you think of that?
Right.
When you're a speaker, right? Why wouldn't you think of that? Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see Bishop is standing on stage, you know you're standing on stage, even though you might not be in front of 30,000 people, you're in front of 3 people, right? Or 30 people, but you still need your presentations recorded,
Yeah.
right? And you want to
Yeah.
sound professional. I mean, I don't want to be
Yeah.
out here with people saying, what did she say? And you know how sometimes you're standing too close, like with your lavalier mics. I didn't even know that lavalier had a cordless mic until I met those guys. I thought it was, I was corded. And I would, so sometimes you just don't know what you don't know.
I know what
So
you don't
got,
know, right?
It's funny.
you got to
that
just
you would say
meet some
that,
different people.
You would say that we should all take acting lessons. So one of the
Oh,
things, Judge, one of the things that, when we went to cast and you were performing arts teacher, right? You taught performing arts and you taught English.
Right.
So when you go to cast, you have to pick a curriculum. And so I really wanted to do cast text, the high school. So I really wanted to do performing arts, right?
Okay.
But my mother, who went to like business school, like little Lewis College of Business, was like, no, you're gonna do something that's gonna make you a job.
Okay.
But I was like never realizing that performing arts was just something that you're going to just use throughout your career. It would have been a base for confidence, for speaking, for all that.
Drama.
But I was struggling through typing and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, my computers. It's like, oh my God, this was not my gift. But just taking acting classes, or like what you said, Dale Carnegie, what you did when you were in high school, Monica, just really helps with everything. Because when you
got to know how to write well and speak well. And I think
I actually graduated through John Casablancas through the pandemic, where I did take acting and modeling classes, which helped me with speaking. I was already a speaker, but I began to become more confident in storytelling and pronunciating my words and speaking clear and slower so people understand me. And it was amazing because before then, as a speaker, I was talking really fast and I was going because, I'm a preacher and then everything was coming really fast. And then after those classes with acting and reading the proctor, what they call it, teleprompter and all these things, I learned that to monitor the speed of my speech.
Yes.
Personal development, personal development is so important for speakers.
So good.
It's so
what you said was important because at CAS, one of my girlfriends taught the business curriculum, and so I was getting kids that came in that had a business program. I said, what are you doing in my speech class? And they said, we have to take and they would all, I knew the business people because they were all scared and they froze. And then they listened. I was like, you all are gonna have to do 10 different types of speeches and blah, blah, blah. And you should have seen their eyes, right? And even the first day, just to break the ice, and I knew how to handle them because they were programmed not to talk, just to do all this paperwork, okay? And I said, in here, you're going to be expressing yourself. You're starting off the first day telling me who you are and get up here. So, and you should see one little girl got up there and her knees were shaking like this. I mean, I could actually see them. And I felt sorry. You only got to talk like a minute. Not even that long. Just tell us who you are. And so other kids were laughing. And she ran out of my room. Just ran. I ran down the hall after her and she was crying. I hugged her and I said, come on, you're going to come back in here. You're going to be just fine. She was a business student. So, I had to get her back in there. So she came back in and she sat down. Then I got with the class and I said, all of you thought that was funny. It's not going to be funny until I turn the table around on you. And then I sit there in judgment of you. And then I laugh. I said, what's worse? You laughing at her or me laughing at you? I said, do it again, and you will pay the price. I said, no one will disrespect anybody here. So the little girl sat down. Long story short, she got up there with the next speech when I gave the assignment, and she was good, but she was nervous. She improved. She ended up getting an A in my course, right? Go 7 years later. I run into her in a store. And I'm not gonna forget this girl because that's the only student I ever had in life that ran out of my classroom. And so she said, Miss Lloyd, and I said, hi. She said, I know you don't remember me. I said, yes, I do. I said, yes, I do. You were a little nervous your first day of my class. And she said, yeah. And she said, you'll never guess what I do. I said, are you a teacher? And she said, yes. And I said, let me guess, speech. She said, how did you know? I said, even though you were a business student and you started out that way, but you had a talent. I said, and it wasn't going to die on my watch, watching you up there. Yeah. I said, but to see you blossom. So what you're saying, because everybody that gets into the business world, they used to, and I've been in all these little parties and stuff, and all business people are, they're different than us little performing arts people, right?
They think they are.
But it's not hard, and I'm listening to a lot of the things all of you are saying. And that's why with sound checks and things like that, since I went on the road with some of my artists and stuff, it was important that those mics sound right. And you don't know, you're going from city to city and the mics are brought in, et cetera.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It's got to be right. I mean, and that's why some of them buy their mic and they will only use their mic.
That's right. You just can't take a performer and say, okay, well, here's your equipment. It's like, I don't know this equipment. That mic might not make me sound right. So sometimes we'll go and we'll hear like maybe, I don't know, a singer like Anita Baker or whatever. You hear and then all of a sudden it's like, well, she doesn't sound right. It's not probably because she can't sing. It's just the mic may be wrong for her, right? Because they brought different mics for her. And it's like,
exactly. And she probably was used to something that was really good. Like I'm listening to these different, vocal mics that you all are talking about and how they make you sound and the effects.
I'm just saying. She just reiterated that there needs to be a coaching program. I'm just saying.
Just so you know, I do have a sound engineer actually in my class. He is actually doing a segment in my class. An actual sound engineer is doing a segment in my class.
It's gonna be so good.
That's gonna be very good.
That's so good.
You need a guinea pig.
Save
a module.
Hey, save a module for Rodney.
Shut up.
Save a module for Rodney of how to audition and win something. I don't know, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been doing it for so long. See if he can do it. Or maybe just ask him to do it with his book, How to Bank on Your Voice. That's what his book is called, How to Bank on Your Voice. It's about 20 years old, but yeah. Well, guys, what time is it?
8:57.
9 o'clock. Hey, how long y'all gonna be at the hotel out down there? Y'all getting ready to go upstairs? Or
where are you trying to come? How far you live?
20 minutes away.
Well, they gotta be on the stage, dressed and prepped and everything at 9.
Oh, y'all gotta be pretty. Y'all gotta go to bed and get some.
You gotta go to bed.
We got makeup at 8 in the morning.
Woo! Hey, y'all gonna be ready. Right
all the way live.
That's it.
Me wish I was there. All of y'all are in Detroit. Everybody who's on this call except me is in Detroit right now.
But tomorrow,
no, just and Monica.
I'm gonna stop the record. I'm gonna stop the record.
I feel the love.
It's gonna be tomorrow.
Sorry, Kadena. You can be in Detroit too.
Yeah, I wasn't invited.
Kadena, where you at? Where you at with the warm weather? Where you at, Kadena?
Listen, I'm in Dallas.
Okay.